What's going on, people's? Not the best lighting or quality, video quality, but I decided to do it on this laptop just to get this because I tried it on my phone. My phone is charging right now, so I wanted to try the software out again. Screencast, go check it out. But anyway, let's talk about the list. Mark, congrats to him. He's at 1,000 subscribers. From Kentucky, and just down to earth guy. He's a Mets fan. Go check him out if you're into vintage and also rookie cards and like comparison videos of the market, how certain baseball cards you can get for certain like $100 one video that he has. Always a link to it. I think he has several of them where he talks about that. And those are really helpful. So I appreciate you doing those videos. Helps me, and I'm sure several other people, and that's what I like about your channel. Very informative. So anyway, let's get into the list. I don't want to make this video too long. So I'm going to do a honorable mention list, which is top 10, and then also my list. And then I'm going to mention a few films that are not even on this list just because I've seen them and I like them, or there's other films that I've seen and I didn't like. He wanted us to do a top 10 list of baseball films. So honorable mentions, I'll try to do this real quick. Mr. Destiny. If you like those films that are like what if type of films, that if you want to go back into the past and do something, I didn't watch the whole thing, but what I did watch, I did enjoy it. So I don't think it's the best film, but it was definitely decent. Also, the original Angels in the Outfield, I didn't see that whole thing. I saw it one time late at night, and I think I fell asleep when I was watching it, but it was just because I was tired. And that doesn't mean the film was bad, but I still need to see the whole thing. That's why it's on my honorable mention, number 9. Will Durham. I've watched bits and pieces of this film, but a lot of people rave about it, and I did enjoy what I did see of it. I just need to see the whole thing in its entirety because I've caught it bits and pieces of when it's on TV, so. And I don't like doing that. I prefer to watch the film from beginning to end. I just don't own the film. So, anyway, I do need to see the film, by the way. So don't hate on me, please. Field of Dreams is another film which we have the same circumstances with Will Durham. I haven't watched the whole way through. I've watched bits and pieces of it, and that type of person that wants to I don't want to be in the middle of a film. I don't like that. Obviously, nobody likes that. So, most people don't. And then 42, which is the Jackie Robinson film. I did watch the whole thing. Watched it twice. Really enjoyable film. Just I think it's a little overrated, to be honest with you. I'll tell you later on because there's another film about Jackie Robinson that I like a little bit better. And then 61, which is the Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle story, kind of when they were chasing the same record at the same time. And I see a lot of parallels with that with Sosa and Mark McGwire. But obviously it was a different time back then, and so it was still interesting. But I heard these stories before, so it just failed to surprise me than anything. So I say it's still a pretty good film though. Sugar is a film about a Dominican academy, and it's a baseball Dominican academy for prospects that are trying to prospect for, I forget what club because it's been a while since I watched the film, but I remember enjoying it a lot. And that's why it's not on my list because I can't remember the whole thing. I need to watch it again. I've only watched it once. Mr. Baseball with Tom Selleck. Sorry about the background noise if you hear that and the blaring. That's with Tom Selleck. Really good film. I wouldn't say really good, but it was a decent film for what it is. And if you like Tom Selleck, go watch it. The Pride of St. Louis, really good film about baseball. I just remember watching it once late at night on Turner Classic Movies, and I did really enjoy it. I do need to watch it again, and that's why it's here on the honorable mentions. But what I saw, I was impressed for an old film. The other one is sort of a baseball film, but it has some baseball elements into it, and that's Brewster's Millions. Go check it out if you're into Richard Pryor. He's a great comedic actor. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who he is. Rest in peace, bro. I love that guy. He was a really good comedian, actor. Number 10 on my all-time list is The Little Big League. I'm more nostalgic to the film. I wouldn't say it's the greatest film, but it's definitely one of those films that you just see and you're like, wow, I wish that was me, you know, because, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure some people know what the plot is. Go look it up. Number 9, The Fan, and that's the Robert De Niro film with Wesley Snipes. Not really about baseball, but it does have some elements to baseball. You know, it has elements in the plots. So it's a baseball film, I believe. Just slightly different, where it doesn't focus on it too much. And suspenseful and everything like that. So definitely a film I think Hitchcock would have directed way better if he would have had a chance to direct it. But it does feel sort of like that, like if he would have directed it. That is number 9. And that's not the only film that Robert De Niro was in that was baseball related. I don't remember what the other one was called, but yeah, just search his filmography and you'll find it, I believe. So number 8 is the remake of Angels in the Outfield, which I grew up on. Love the Disney film. I believe it has a sequel, but I've never seen it, and I heard it was really bad, so I'm not going to see it. So that was number 8. Then number 7 is The 8 Men Out, and that's a Black Sox Scandal. I believe that's what they called it. I've watched it several times, probably 3 or 4 times. Really enjoyed the film. There's Charlie Sheen is in it, I believe, and John Cusack. I forget who directs it, but it's a really good film. Go watch it if you haven't watched it. Then the next film after that was number 6, which is Brooklyn Dodgers: The Ghost of Flatbush, which is an HBO made film documentary about Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers, and you know, just really, I think it was very well done. I think I enjoyed it more than any other Jackie Robinson film related to him. So anyway, the next film that I want to talk about is number 5, which is Major Leagues, which everybody knows that film. It spawned a few sequels, but the original is the best. And the second one is not so bad. I've never seen the third or fourth one. I believe it's the fourth one. And yeah, there might be even more than four of them. I don't know. I've heard that probably there is. So number 5, that was number 5, Major Leagues, and number 4 is The Pride of the Yankees, which is the Lou Gehrig, film. It's in black and white. It's oldie. I forget who the lead actor is. He's a famous actor. Just leave the comment below. Someone knows who it is. Really good film. Well acted. Just has that classic cinematography in it, and I enjoyed it. I saw it on Turner Classic one night and just loved it. If you guys are into old school films, go watch Turner Classic Movies. That channel just gets some awesome movies on there. Let's see. I was up to the third one is the Bad News Bears, and the Bad News Bears is a classic, the original. The remake is not so bad, but obviously the original is better. And I spawned some sequels too. I've never seen them, but I heard they were not as good, obviously. So whatever. They just, I don't know. You could see. I guess if you want to see it, you can go see them. Go seek them out. The League of Their Own is number 2 on my list, and because it's well acted, cinematography is awesome, the history about it, and just again, the acting is amazing on it, and the direction is just spot on by Penny Marshall. One of my favorite directors, to be honest. Really, she does some great work. So yeah, just it had to be something, number two on my list. Um, the Sandlot, I forget who directs that film, but really good film. I actually met one of the actors, the police. He's briefly in it. It's like he's a policeman. People that have seen the film a lot, you know what I'm talking about. I've met him several times. Really funny guy, a little eccentric, but a funny guy. I should have got an autograph, like try to get his autograph or something, but I've never done. But I'm sure he recognized me, sees me again. He's that type of guy. He's very personable. So yes, it's a really good film. It reminds me of when I was young, when I used to be with my cousins and friends, and we would just go out and play in the backyard, just play around, baseball, talk about baseball. Baseball is a life. We wanted to be baseball players, and unfortunately, we didn't make it. None of us made it, to be honest with you. And that was just, that's the real story. Not everybody makes it for several reasons. This life gets in the way, and that's just how it is. But really enjoyable film. Go see it if you haven't. I think everybody has seen it. I think the Blu-ray and the DVD recently came out, the 25th anniversary. Can't believe it's that old, but yeah, it's a really good film. And other films that I want to talk about briefly is Hardball, which is with Keanu Reeves, really tearjerker. Good film though. And decent film, I would say. And then I still haven't seen some other films that I want to mention, and I'm afraid to mention it. And it's The Natural, and I haven't watched the Can't Hit the Curb, I believe it's called, with Clint Eastwood, just Timberlake and some other people. I forget who. I think Clint Eastwood directs it, or he might be just produced it, or I don't know. I think he might have something in behind the scenes as well. But yeah, that's some of the films that I want to mention. Go check him out. Again, it's Mark from Kentucky. Congrats to his 1,000 subscriptions. I mean, that many people watching you, you're doing something right. So that's all I got to say about that. So I'll see you guys. You know what to do. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe, share it, whatever you want to do. Just help a brother out or something. I don't know. Later.